just with your crew, however you wanna do. All my streamers, YouTube, Facebook or Twitch, control streaming lights in real time. You can't resist, so many styles and colors. Really, you won't believe it. In person, you gotta see it. I promise that you will need it. Lumiastream, that's what I like. Let it flow, time to take control of all the lights. Lay back and cool tight, gotta get the mood right. Yeah, this is what you need, time to get Lumiastream. Lumiastream, that's what I like. Let it flow, time to take control of all the lights. Lay back and cool tight, gotta get the mood right. Yeah, this is what you need, time to get Lumiastream. Hey. Something I know you gonna like. Set the vibe for tonight with RGB smart lights. Lumiastream, time to vibe and get in the mood. Alone or just with your crew, however you wanna do. All my streamers, YouTube, Facebook or Twitch, control streaming lights in real time. You can't resist, so many styles and colors. Really, you won't believe it. In person, you gotta see it. I promise that you will need it. Lumiastream, that's what I like. Let it flow, time to take control of all the lights. Lay back and cool tight, gotta get the mood right. Yeah, this is what you need, time to get Lumiastream. Lumiastream, that's what I like. Let it flow, time to take control of all the lights. Lay back and cool tight, gotta get the mood right. Yeah, this is what you need, time to get Lumiastream. Hey. Something I know you gonna like. Set the vibe for tonight with RGB smart lights. Lumiastream, time to vibe and get in the mood. Alone or just with your crew, however you wanna do. All my streamers, YouTube, Facebook or Twitch, control streaming lights in real time. You can't resist, so many styles and colors. Really, you won't believe it. In person, you gotta see it. I promise that you will need it. Lumiastream, that's what I like. Let it flow, time to take control of all the lights. Lay back and cool tight, gotta get the mood right. Yeah, this is what you need, time to get Lumiastream. Lumiastream, that's what I like. Let it flow, time to take control of all the lights. Lay back and cool tight, gotta get the mood right. Yeah, this is what you need, time to get Lumiastream. Hey. Something I know you gonna like. Set the vibe for tonight with RGB smart lights. Lumiastream, time to vibe and get in the mood. Alone or just with your crew, however you wanna do. All my streamers, YouTube, Facebook or Twitch, control streaming lights in real time. You can't resist, so many styles and colors. Really, you won't believe it. In person, you gotta see it. I promise that you will need it. Lumiastream, that's what I like. Let it flow, time to take control of all the lights. Lay back and cool tight, gotta get the mood right. Yeah, this is what you need, time to get Lumiastream. Lumiastream, that's what I like. Let it flow, time to take control of all the lights. Lay back and cool tight, gotta get the mood right. Yeah, this is what you need, time to get Lumiastream. Hey. Something I know you gonna like. Set the vibe for tonight with RGB smart lights. Lumiastream, time to vibe and get in the mood. Alone or just with your crew, however you wanna do. All my streamers, YouTube, Facebook or Twitch, control streaming lights in real time. You can't resist, so many styles and colors. Really, you won't believe it. In person, you gotta see it. I promise that you will need it. Lumiastream, that's what I like. Let it flow, time to take control of all the lights. Lay back and cool tight, gotta get the mood right. Yeah, this is what you need, time to get Lumiastream. Lumiastream, that's what I like. Let it flow, time to take control of all the lights. Lay back and cool tight, gotta get the mood right. Yeah, this is what you need, time to get Lumiastream. Hey. Something I know you gonna like. Set the vibe for tonight with RGB smart lights. Lumiastream, time to vibe and get in the mood. Alone or just with your crew, however you wanna do. All my streamers, YouTube, Facebook or Twitch, control streaming lights in real time. You can't resist, so many styles and colors. Really, you won't believe it. In person, what you need. Time to get Lumiastream. Lumiastream, that's what I like. Let it flow, time to take control of all the lights. Lay back and cool tight. Gotta get the mood right. Yeah, this is what you need. Time to get Lumiastream. Hey. Something I know you gonna like. Set the vibe for tonight with RGB smart lights. Lumiastream. Time to vibe and get in the mood. Alone or just with your crew. However you wanna do. All my streamers, YouTube, Facebook or Twitch. Control streaming lights in real time. You can't resist. So many styles and colors. Really, you won't believe it. In person, you gotta see it. I promise that you will need it.
Hello, Lumineers! Welcome. Yes, today it's our affiliate day, apparently, on Twitch. Let's see if my music works. I did try to fix it off stream before we went live, so apparently music is there on the background. Finally, Spotify works. Ooh. Cove Watch Streak 20, welcome. Yeah, that still works. So we were needing to had that as a test. So did you really got a 20 streak? Way to go. I know that also Ticker has also an watch streak. So welcome everybody, and thank you for the happy anniversary. So welcome Melissimo, and Cove, you're quite a few times over here. Oh, Ticker, it's also triggering my ultra fast of changing of the lights. Welcome Dicey Mango and Tactical Archer. We didn't do for a while just a live support stream. So if you do have any questions or anything that you want me to do on the live stream, now it's the time to do it. You can ask the questions by typing !Q in the chat, followed by your message, and whatever it's there, I'm gonna try to do it inside Lumiastream, and I'll show you how to do it as well. We are gonna go over some requests that were actually posted in Discord. Somebody wanted us to actually create a video from start to finish on how to add AI voice, like a clone voice inside Lumia. So we're gonna go through that as well. But if you do have any questions, you can of course start and type them in with !Q followed by your question. That's gonna be printed out on my thermal printer as well, so we're not gonna be lost inside the chat. So that scared me for a bit. I think yeah, happy anniversary. So what should we do for the anniversary? If you have any ideas, let them flow inside the chat. Any ideas at all? We're gonna be doing it, even if you want to have like a custom widget done together on stream, we can actually do that as well. Not noodles. Okay, so definitely not noodles. Thank you for the happy anniversary. Everybody that's sending a message for the first time in the chat are getting printed out on the thermal printer. So we're gonna have a stash of logos printed out by the end of the stream. Okay. I need my voice to be cloned.
I'm sorry, but it is not possible to clone someone's voice without their permission. If you are looking to create a voice clone for a specific purpose, I recommend seeking the assistance of a professional voice actor or specialized technology.
Oh, I think that alert basically stopped the AI TTS. So let me redo it. Can I redo it? We're gonna have the same thing. And is that alert actually skipping the queue? Abu Gaming, welcome in. Finally found the solution for many of my streaming issues. Appreciate what you do. Glad you're here, as well as on our Discord, Abu. I've seen your name over there a few times. So let me double check that. So we had a Twitch entrance. And on the Twitch entrance, do we have skip queue? No, we don't. So it was overwritten. We have somebody from YouTube. Just clicking. Welcome. How do you get Lumia to send I've gone live on Twitch or Kick Discord notifications? This is a good question. So there's just one way to do it via a webhook. But so right now, Lumia, when you are connecting the Discord inside, you're gonna be able to actually see also the chat inside that channel, and also that those guys from that channel can also trigger alerts and chat commands and everything else. Via a webhook on Discord, you will gonna be able to send custom messages. So we're gonna actually start doing that. So you'll need to have access to your channel. So in this case, I'm gonna just go on my TG Radu test server. It's where I'm testing everything. And for example, I wanted to post it inside general, and I can go over here and go integrations. And here I have 0 webhooks. I'm gonna create a webhook. By default, it's just creating a name. I'm just gonna place it TG Radu's bot. I'm gonna be placing in general. I'm gonna copy the webhook URL from here, and I'm gonna just go and save the settings and close it. So right now, if you open Lumia, you're gonna go on the live. Stream live status. Right now, I do have the notification turned off, but you can turn it on. Let's refresh that. So this is gonna trigger a base alert for the stream is live. And inside here, you're gonna go on actions. You'll need no Discord connection for it, because you can do Lumia, and then you have send Discord webhook, and then we're gonna paste over here all your webhook URL, and then we're gonna place here your message. This is if you are just doing a simple webhook. If you want to include also images, we're gonna go send Discord webhook with media, and then we're gonna have basically the same thing. You're gonna place your Discord webhook token over there, here you're gonna place the message, and here you're gonna place the media as well if you do have like an image. So let's actually do that. I'm gonna say TG Radu just went live. And here for the media path, let's actually select an image and let's go into, I don't know, downloads. And let's use this magnificent image that I have over here. I'm gonna click add action. And I'm gonna click done. So when this will gonna get triggered, I'm gonna click complete and save. So when this will gonna be triggered, when you're gonna go live, if I click test, you're gonna see here that the message appeared in my TG Radu test server, because that's where I placed the it to go, and has TG Radu's bot. TG Radu just went live and shared also an image over there. Of course, you can add your links to your channel. That will gonna be convenient, right? You should actually place the link to your live stream. For Twitch, for YouTube, I think it's a bit different because you're gonna need the live stream URL, and that will gonna be changing every single time. So maybe just the channel page will gonna work. But that's the way how to do it. If you're not having access to webhooks on a particular server, then the easiest way is either ask them, or I'm thinking about a solution for it, but will not going to be available for this stream. So did that answer your question, Jaslikin? Can we make nanoliths to respond to Lumia as one light rather than individual lights? Why do you want to do that? Yes, you can, but why you want to do that? Because having like control of each individual light, basically, for example, on my in the back over here, that's the nanolith lines. And each line has two different zones that can be controlled, which are going to be two different things showing inside inside here. It's KCGG. Welcome in. So, let me think. If you want to do the entire nanolith to go at one time, for example, if you go on a reaction, you're gonna see that if I trigger over here, all my lines in the background over here are gonna be triggered with the same light at the same time. So if I click on this one, well, the nanolith lines are not selected, so I have
Hey
to go.
there. While I appreciate the enthusiasm for voice cloning technology, I'm actually just an AI assistant and don't have personal preferences. My primary function is to assist you with information and tasks to the best of my ability. Let me know how I can help you today.
So yeah, we have a redeem on Twitch where you can actually
Hey
ask.
there. As an AI assistant, I don't have personal opinions or favorites. However,
Why that was triggered twice? It was just going again. So over here, if I go on manage lights, I can click on the nanolith lines. It was not clicked, that's why it was not triggered. So if I click done and now I click test, you're gonna see that all the nanolith lines behind me are going in a tandem all together. It's hard to actually show without me being in front because the camera is tracking me. What about docking the event list from the dashboard in OBS like you can the chat from Lumia Connect? Oh, that's pretty easy. With it's already available. So if you go to our Lumiastream page and you're gonna go into your dashboard, well, not even. If you're just mouse overing your profile picture, you're gonna have event list over here. And if you click it, then this is your event list, basically the same one that you have in Lumiastream. And you have here copy doc link. So from this this point, you're gonna be able to actually paste that inside your Lumiastream and then have the event list inside OBS if you want to dock it. So that's on lumiastream.com /dashboard/event list. And the button is here, copy doc link. It's not inside Lumia, and we are working on some new addition to exactly this feature, but I'm not going to be able to talk about it because it's going to be in Lumia 9.2, and we didn't even release the full 9.1 yet. So patience on that one. Welcome in, Roll the Bow. Ironheart. And we have a question. So I do recommend you guys to actually type !Q followed by your question, because we're going to be printed out on a piece of paper and I'm going to be able to read it. Well, it's that doesn't want to focus on it right now. Scroll through recent raids. Overlay label is channels I've raided. Will there someday be a label like this for raiders who have raided in? Recent raids. Okay, let's actually check that. Yeah, raid count counter. Convenient, but we're gonna just create a new one. So you said we have recent raids label. And this is all the raids that we did, basically, right? So you want to get the recent, the opposite, the ones that you received, right? So recent raids. And over here, we do not have that. Let's check on the variable place. I don't know for sure if we added it, but if not, we will gonna be added. You can always go and add it in the ideas and requests in our Discord. I know that you are very active in Chatwood, and I love it. But in Discord, it's a bit more organized, since Chatwood, after a period of time, it's closing the ticket after 3 days of inactivity. And I'm not able to, well, I can actually check previous or in the history of messages over there, but it's harder to search than in Discord. Can somebody actually post the link for Discord? Do we have a Discord command? I think we should have a Discord voice. We do not have a Discord voice command? No. There we go. Perfect. So join our Discord. We are a wonderful community over there. I'm always active in Discord, helping people, even going in live calls with them and supporting at the same time. Oh, so many Discords. Pac-Man, thank you for the happy anniversary. So let's go into variables and let's check for raids. So we have recent raiders, comma, separated list of recent raiders. So we do have the list over here. So if somebody actually raids us, so let's actually do that. Can we actually fake a raid. If not, we're gonna change the permission, well, settings to actually do that. So let's fake a raid. Oh, I cannot raid myself. Sorry. Yes, we can actually fake a raid. So we can actually send a one viewer raid to Lumiastream. And we're gonna be raided now. And we should oops. Upgrade was not needed. So I have the last raider, but I don't think it's actually placed in the recent raiders what the heck was variable.
That?
Oh wow! What the fuck was that? 3 minutes long. 3 minutes long of what? Oh, we're getting raided. Yeah, I know that the song is 3 minutes, but the duration of the alert is only 20 seconds, so we're gonna be cut off at the 20-second mark. So, yeah, you can use whatever song you want. You just need to know when you want to stop it. And we're having also an automated shout-out over there for the raids. But we have not placed any conditions for that. Normally, on Twitch, there is a condition to actually allow raids only if the amount of viewers are above a certain number. So you can do that as well as over here on the raid. You can make it so amount it's 5 or more, and you can actually disable the base alert by clicking only variations. So only if the amount it's 5 or more, then we're gonna trigger the alert. If not, we're not gonna trigger the alert. So for us, it was triggering the base alert. So this is what it was actually placed over there. For 5 and more, I think it's something different that I created. So I have a play audio over here. Get rid of those actions. A filter visibility set for the raid scene, and that actually cascades a lot of things going on. While the base one, the base alert is just having it has also doing an update of variable. Is doing something over here. I don't think I actually created this one. This was, I think, before my time, because it's also doing a Spotify play pause. I never added that. And also some actions for set source filter enabled. Grouped camera. I think this one I did. Back in the day. And I need to actually remove it from everybody, every single alert. I think I added on all of them. So glad you're streaming right now. I had a great question for you. That's great. Type exclamation mark Q followed by your question. We're gonna be printed out on my thermal printer, where also all your logos are getting printed out for when you're typing for the very first time in the chat on the stream. Black Hammer, Lelo Pawns. I'm gonna check your messages as well. It's KCGG and Pac-Man was printed out. Yes, love the printer. I've tried everything in my will to figure out to do automatic shoutouts, but it's not working. I have it linked and everything to the correct YouTube. So you are going, you're on YouTube. So on YouTube, it's a bit different. Your usernames are starting with an @ sign. So when you're going, for example, let's actually create a command. I'm going to create a command specifically for you. Because otherwise I'm going to have to create an alert, but the alert will not going to be able to be triggered because you already typed something in the chat, and I don't want to close Lumiastream and reset it again. So I'm going to create a command, and this command we're going to have a condition where the condition is username, exactly like in a variation. So the username needs to be exactly like the username that types it in. And here, your username, it's gonna look like this. So it's @ and then blackhammer406. This is your handle, and this is exactly how you have to place it inside Lumiastream as well. For example, I'm gonna try this one without it. I'm gonna just leave it without the @ and you're gonna see that you're not gonna be able to trigger this one. We're gonna go back to my menu, and I'm gonna say here, username used command. None of the other guys will gonna be able to use this command. We're gonna just give it a different name. I'm gonna say 1122. So you're gonna have to type in the chat !1122, and usually you're not gonna be able to trigger it, except the blackhammer 406. But since the condition doesn't contain the @ sign, then he will not going to be able to trigger it either. So I'm waiting for you, Blackhammer, to type !1122 to see if it'll going to trigger or not. And if not, we're going to just add the @ sign, and then we're going to have to try it again. So you did 1122, and over here, starting next in queue, and nothing happened because I didn't place anything to actually when it's not working. And now let's go back again and let's edit it. So it was triggered, but it was not working because the condition was not met. I just placed stop the command. I can send a chat message over here where like, sorry, this command requires a certain condition to meet. And here you can also add the conditions. So where's the conditions? Failure reason. So you can add the failure reason. Now we're gonna say why it didn't work. So we can place the @ sign and click done and complete and save. And now you can try it again. Type !1122, and this should be able to get triggered. And also should send a message in the chat that username called 1122 command. As you can see, but the chatbot responded. So the thing that you have to do in your entrances or where you want to do the alert variation, when you're doing for username, you will need to place for YouTube, you're gonna need to place the @ sign, and usually the handle, it's lowercase everything. So you're gonna have to actually use it the same. So did that answer your question? Yeah, so you're gonna do exactly the same thing, but if you want to give them a shout out when they enter the stream, it's like I'm doing when I'm printing out a piece of paper with their logo. It's gonna be happening on the entrance, and here you're gonna have variations with username equal to username if you have for a specific one to do something specific. If you want to do a shout out, an automated shout out, let's actually do that. You're gonna have to go into actions, and inside here you're gonna go to Twitch, shout out, username, you're gonna place double brackets, double curly brackets, username, and closing it. We're gonna see that the color is changing, or you can just click on the allowed variables on the right side and then click username over here. We're gonna autofill it, and you can send a native. Well, no, this is a Twitch shoutout. Is it the same thing? Because YouTube, you cannot send shout out. Oh, you can do a shout out on YouTube as well. Okay, so shout out and then YouTube over here, username. Get a random clip and then add actions and it should work. Yes, it should work as well. If that user has clips, it should work. Make sure that the max time in seconds for the clip goes above a certain threshold, because on YouTube, the clips are basically their shorts, I guess. Oh. Okay, so since I'm saying that word, I have a voice command that it's actually creating that as well. So I think the clips are their shorts, so make sure that you have enough time for the clip over here. Right now I placed almost 2 minutes, but it can go up to 3 minutes for some of their shorts. So of course you do not have to play it for that long. You can make inside the overlay for the shout out to only be active for like 20 seconds. And if you are invested in that clip, you can actually also post the clip link in the chat, and then you can just go and watch it again if you want to. Okay, we are having multiple questions over here, and we're gonna go from the first one, well, from the last to the first. I have a nested scene in my source, and Lumia is triggering the sounds for one HFX alert, and sometimes when I change scenes, any reason why that might occur. So I have a nested scene in my source, and Lumiastream is triggering the sounds for one HFX alert for some, and sometimes when I change scenes, any reason why that might occur. So first of all, when you do, this is for everybody, and this is not really Lumia related. When you have your sources, when you have a browser source in particular, make sure that you have shutdown source when not visible. Why? Because if you do not do that, and this is not for Lumia or regarding this issue, but it's still also related. Make sure that it's shut down, because it's eating your resources, CPU and RAM and GPU at the same time, and you can easily have like 100 browser sources inside your OBS, and you can get your RAM usage ultra high. So for example, not just having like videos. On my case, I do have what? I do have 2.7 gigabytes, which is fine, right? It's fine. I have a well, why I cannot zoom in and having this one focused? That's weird. I can be here and then zoom in. There we go. Yeah. So right now I have 2.7 gigabytes taking away from OBS Studio, which is fine. But before that, if I go on my my own scene where I do have a lot of things that I was doing badly before, and I'm too lazy to actually change it, that's eating about 8.5 gigabytes of RAM and a lot of GPU at the same time. Just the sound to clarify. Yeah, well, it will not going to be visible, so we're just going to play the sound. And when you do change your scene, it actually tries to refresh that browser source in the background if it's not seeing it. So I guess that's why you're actually hearing the audio, but I'm gonna try it off stream to reproduce that issue, and maybe we can actually fix that from our side as well, to not let it happen. Okay, going to the next question. It's KCGG. Do you have any solution for the constant rate limiting throttling with the Spotify connection? I know it's not a Lumia specific issue, maybe, but I was wondering if you're aware of any workouts. In the past, I could have many apps in their dashboards. Now it's just one and keeps breaking for some reason. Yes, we have, well, not us. The Spotify received a few updates from the beginning of the year until now. And it's not like us when we're having updates. We're actually doing new features or new enhancements or fixing bugs. What they did, it's every single update was limitation. So they limited us to just having one API. They limited us to have maximum 600 calls per day on that API. Otherwise, you're going to be blocked. If you're getting blocked and you're trying to actually remove the API, you can only create another API after waiting 24 hours. So you're gonna have to wait one full day to do that. You're limited of how many calls you can do in 1 hour and how many calls you can do in 30 seconds. And they categorized in two different kind of calls. One that it's actually user related, and one that it's actually when you're trying to pull information for it. So both of those are counting as a call, and of course they are going up, and you're gonna get rate limited, and then you're gonna have your API blocked. It's we are making we already made some modifications on the song requests on the beta. I don't know if you're on the beta right now. We have created over here the song request. Where is it? Engagement. So this is what is currently playing, what is up next over here. But we are doing about one call every 30 seconds to make it not to exceed the API limit. So if you do have the beta up, then we are actually blocking you to actually make multiple calls. Please type !Q Blackhammer. It might get missed in the chat over there. Type !Q followed by your message. Then I'm gonna be printed out like I'm reading it from the paper over here. Lee Loop Ponds. I'm trying out Lumia and like it, but I can't get it to stay connected to my stream. On which platform are you streaming on? I'm missing a bit of chat over there. So, Lee Loop Ponds. On what platform are you actually streaming? Twitch. I didn't have the problem on Twitch. I will need a lot more information than that. What is actually happening? Did anybody else in the chat has the same issue where you're gonna be disconnected from Twitch? What Lumia version are you using as well? Because that might be also a thing. If you're try to use our latest version by going into settings general and check mark this checkbox, which is allowing beta releases. We are already on 9.1 beta 14, and then update. It's gonna be updating to you to a new version which contains import from Stream Elements and a lot more features. The commands will work for about 5 minutes and then they won't work after that. I'm using the most up-to-date version. I just downloaded it over the weekend. well, we're streaming on Twitch right now. So definitely there is something else going on, Lilo Pawns. Please go into our Discord server and open a support ticket. We might actually need to investigate that, what is happening on your end. And I'm for sure we will definitely notice that by a lot of users that are actually in the beta would definitely just report it in the chat if that was happening for like a wider audience. I think it's something related to your current setup, so we need to actually investigate what's happening over there. Okay. Good. So let's actually check who came in. The Father, Parser, and Complete Thor. How are you doing, Complete Thor? It's KCGG question. Do you recommend using 9.1 beta branch over 9.0.2? I'm right on. Yes. We are very close to releasing it. So we're hoping to release it. Well, I guess we're gonna be just a few days, but let's not just place a pinned date when we're gonna go and release the 9.1 stable version, but we're gonna be either this week or either next week. So let's put it like that. So it's very close. We are already having 14 different versions that we already tested on top of the alpha versions that we had. In total, we had a bit over 350 tickets. That means features, bugs, and enhancement all put together in just one counter for from 9.0 to 9.1. For sure, the biggest feature would be the stream elements import for overlays and also commands and other things that we have over there created. But as well as a lot of new themes and overlays received a lot of love. And other cool stuff as well. And we'll see if we're going to do another stream, because I really want to show you something really cool, but we're not going to be available for this current stream. We need to do some new things on the plugin system. So if you're a developer and you never tried the plugins on Lumiastream, to actually create an integration, it's actually really fun, especially that you can do so much. Basically, I don't think I can find a limit for that. If I have a Bluetooth device, I can connect to it on Lumia. If I have a Wi-Fi device, I can make a plugin. And if it doesn't have an integration, I can make a plugin and connect to it. So I don't really have to wait for developers to actually create something. I can actually make it my own. And it's also helpful to have intelligent AI that it's always fed with all the new documentation of the plugin system. And also other plugins that we are creating, we are feeding it to actually learn him as well. So it can find issues faster, and it can actually make it a lot easier for other users to actually start using plugins. Let me go back to you, Black Hammer. So another question is, I have my YouTube connected and linked to Lumia, but none of the commands are working. It's weird. Okay, so YouTube doesn't automatically connect to your live stream. You need to be live first time. And then on YouTube over here, you're going to see there's going to be like a yellow sign and also a wheel to reconnect. So not like this red one, but I do not have like a yellow one to actually show. Maybe I can actually add the TikTok account, which is already here, but why TikTok it's actually showing green? Are we live on TikTok? Somebody doing TikTok right now because it's showing green. It shouldn't. I don't think it should show green over here. Maybe it is live on TikTok with Lumiastream. Not me though, not me. Okay, let me place my sources back into OBS. Let me catch up with the chat a bit. So Black Hammer, is your stream live first thing, and is your connection orange or green second thing? The commands will work for about 5 minutes. We already seen that. I missed the response you had on my sound issue. I had to turn you down for a call I just had. That's why we are streaming also on YouTube, where you can actually scroll backwards and check your answer. Or maybe also on Kick. Unfortunately, on Twitch, you can only do that if you're a member. Okay. I have not opened Lumia since 2022. When I bought it, there must be a lot of new features. Oh my god. I don't think I used it from 2022. I think I used it from 2023, at the beginning of 2023. Well, maybe now, maybe 2022, 2023. It's when I started using it, and I actually liked it from the beginning. So the first time I was seeing Lumia, I was having like 5 different chatbots that was doing what I can do right now just in Lumia. And when I was looking at, because I found it from a Twitch user, which was actually changing his light colors with it. I said, "Oh, it's a nice that it can change the lights," and I thought it was just that. And when I went a bit deeper inside, I saw, oh, it can do this, so I don't need this chatbot anymore. Oh, it can do this one as well. Oh, I don't need this one anymore. So from 5 chatbots, I'm just using one right now, and it's doing everything. And I'm still searching for some limitations, because, like I said, if something is not there already implemented, I can implement it myself with doing a new plugin or a custom overlay if I really want to do something specific. I really don't find a limit for it. So if you have like custom things to do, feel free to ask. Installing 9.1, hopefully it doesn't break any of my widgets. No, it shouldn't break anything. Do you support OBSBot web cameras? Yes, we do. We have already created the plugin by the man himself, aka Ahad Kove. So if you're searching for OBSBot, you have OBSBot camera, and you can actually trigger where to look, activate features from it, and zooming in for the tiny Meet series. So you can use it from here. We also have Elgato. Elgato, I think it's a internal connection. So there's the Elgato, where is it? Not the Stream Deck. Elgato Camera Hub. So with the Elgato Camera Hub, you can do exactly the same thing. If you have an Elgato camera, you can pan, you can tilt, you can zoom in, and do activating features like eye tracking, background removal, and a lot of more things. I just got logged in, and it says I have a starter plan, and it says upgraded, but I bought the lifetime one in 2022. So if in case you did that, please open a support ticket. You're not the only one that had that issue. So this is for users that didn't use it for a very long time and upgraded from I don't know what version to this one. So open a support ticket in our Discord, and one of the dev team will gonna be going to actually check your account and respond to it. You can also check your account by going inside Lumiastream.com and then go into your dashboard. And here on the top, you're gonna see your current plan, your subscription. Also, you're gonna be able to see also the payment that you had. Unfortunately, I cannot show you that because my account is bypassed since I'm a staff member. I want to try send OCC to Unreal, so maybe audience can trigger things in the environment. I already saw that thing, and I was actually intrigued, and I wanted to build also an Unreal like setup for like streaming, and to actually move inside that streaming setup. And but it is a lot of work. If you have a project and you want to if you need a tester, send it to me, because I was actually trying and thinking about the same thing, but I don't really have time to actually build the textures and the setup for it. But yeah, you should be able to do it for sure. I was actually thinking about it to do it. Is there a command to remove Lumia points? Yes, it is. So before we're continuing, please do place !Q in front, because sometimes, we are streaming on free platforms. Sometimes your message can be missed, and maybe it was a question, and I don't want to miss anybody. So we're going to show how to actually remove some with a command somebody's points. So first of all, you're going to have to go inside your engagement loyalty points, and you need to have the loyalty points enabled. Otherwise, there is no users to actually remove. So Pac-Man, let's get some points from you. You're gonna get him back. So Pac-Man has currently 34,600 lumens. And we're going to create a command. Let's actually make a screenshot so we remember how many you have. Okay. Making sure that you're not losing any lumens over there. I want actually to create something really cool with loyalty points, but they're going to be, when it's ready, we're going to show it. So let's create a chat command, and let's actually modify the 1122, right? And let me remove the condition so everybody can use it. So everybody can remove Pac-Man points by typing !1122, but after I'm finishing the command. So there is no conditions, there is no chatbot message. We're gonna go inside actions. Inside actions, you have Lumia action source. Lumia loyalty points are linked to Lumia action source. So we're gonna search here, set user loyalty points. This is the action that you want. And the username over here will gonna be the one that is provided inside the command. Either placing for a specific user over here, or let the guys from the chat specify the user. In our case, we're gonna place the username. So we want to remove from this user. Otherwise, you're gonna use message in case you want to provide it inside the command to a specific username, or you're gonna place username for actually trigger it on itself. So if you want to remove, I want to remove, I don't know why I would remove loyalty points from myself automatically with a command, then yeah, you can do that. So you'll place the username, set the username points to, and here you have a description below. You can use basic math like plus, minus, or equal. The plus will gonna add points, The minus, we're gonna remove points. The equal, we're gonna set points. And then you can do the star sign, which is gonna be the multiply, or slash for divide, and so on. So in this case, we're gonna go with minus 1,000 points for Celtic Pac-Man. We're gonna add the action, and then we're gonna go complete and done and complete and save, and we're gonna refresh. We're gonna go on our engagement loyalty points, and we're gonna check for Pac-Man over here, and we see that we have 33,600 lumens. And now just type !1122 inside the chat, and you will gonna be seeing that his number will gonna decrease by 1,000 every single time you're actually typing that in the chat. So now it's 32,600. So you can just get his points out, right? And that's how you're gonna remove somebody's loyalty points. Like I said, it doesn't need to be like for a specific user. Of course, you can actually place message over there and just type in the username that you want to remove it from. Okay, so let's actually remove that possibility for that 1122 command. So let's actually delete it. And now let's add his points back, because we messed up his points a bit. Let's go to our snapshot. Should be the screenshot should be in pictures screenshots. And we had 3,600. There you go. Apply back your points. Yeah, you can definitely gamble everything over there. There you go. You won 2,000 by spending 1,000. Good. Let's see what other messages, and let's check who actually joined the chat in the meantime. Only good, sir. Let's check what message. Oh, only good, sir. I saw your messages. I didn't saw your logo. Nice logo over here. Welcome in, Ticker. Welcome in. Manquilio also joined, which we responded for his message over there. And we do have 2 questions. Oh, Xbox. Xbox as well. Welcome in. I can't afford to lose any more lumens. And now we're gonna respond. Xbox said, how does the AI bank work if you are a lifetime member? How does the AI bank work if you are a lifetime member? Do you get the same allowance? AI bank, you have to be more specific on that. I don't understand what AI bank means. You're referring on characters for the AI TTS per month, or what do you refer with AI bank? I need some water. My neck is getting dry. Yes, character for AI TTS. Yes, you're gonna get as the same amount every single month as a premium member. So same amount that as a subscription membership, you're gonna get the same benefits as a lifetime membership. We're not actually treating it differently, but once you have lifetime, it's like your monthly oh, Pac-Man was trying to do something with add points. Yeah, that add points, it's a command that was placed in the beta. So you're gonna be able to have it in the chatbot commands over here. Add points, remove points. Add points, set points, give points, end points. So there are, and my points. Well, these two user points and my points, it's me created. And then add points, set points, give points, and points are basically the ones that are added in the chatbot commands for the beta version. Does Lumia send a command when Twitch ads are going to play? Yes, you are able to do that. So if you go on ad started over here, looks like we are on an ad break. You can place ad started alert, and you can place ad stopped alert. Why we don't have this on by default? Because we definitely want to know that ad started for the length of it. And then we want to have another one where it says you made it through the ads, next ad starts in next ad. Okay, perfect. So we're gonna wait for the ad stopped, and after we're gonna go with the next question. Justin just got Lumia a few days ago thanks to Ro. I'm freaking loving it. Nice. Welcome to your first live. Well, is this your first live stream over here on Lumiastream? If you just heard a few days ago, then I guess yes. I am TJ Radu. I'm the Lumiastream QA and also community support. And from time to time, we're doing like question and answers, like this kind of stream where you're gonna ask questions. I'm gonna actually show you how I would do specific tasks. I was here on the May the 4th. Be with you. Okay, so Star Wars fan. And I followed you. Okay, it's great. So, did we finish the ads? I guess not. These lives are great. Any options of get these quick tutorials into a document version? It's hard to actually, well, we're gonna try to create as many tutorials as we can from the live streams that we are doing. So if you have questions, that's the easiest way to do it. It's wait for a live stream and then just ask. We're always live streaming once a week at this particular time. We also have an event created in Discord when the live it's actually happening, so you can get alerted by that if you want to, for sure. If not, that's fine. And you can just pile up your questions for the entire week and then just place it inside the live stream, and I'm gonna try to answer every single one of you. Or if you find an issue, please do report it as soon as possible into Discord. Then we can actually test it ourselves and also make it work as well. Can I actually try something? I want to disconnect and connect to my account and actually show you guys some things that I was working on. But maybe next stream. There's some things that I'm well, actually I can show you something. There's one overlay that I created And since this is for World Cup live ticker, this will gonna show the upcoming game and how much time it still needs until that game is live. So if I download it, you're gonna see how it looks. Right now it just shows up here. So Scotland versus Brazil, we're gonna start in 2 hours and 51 minutes. And they're gonna be playing in Miami Gardens. And of course, you can go on configuration and make the ticker to move faster, or in case you wanted to place like a top bar, like a complete top bar or bottom bar, you can increase the width over here up to maximum, and then you have it for the entire thing. So I wanted to showcase it right now because it is World Cup. And maybe you want to know when the next game is, so you want to watch it. Then you have a live ticker. And also maybe other people in your chat will gonna want to watch the World Cup for football or soccer, depending on where you are in the world. You can definitely place this one over there and have it. It's not gonna show you the live like updates. It updates every 30 seconds, but it doesn't show when the game is actually started. It will not. I don't have an API that actually provides that kind of data for real time data for the game. It's just gonna show you when that the next game will gonna start. And after it starts, it's will gonna just move to the next game that we're gonna start, and that's it. How do you build something like that? Well, I cannot show it over here because I locked the code, but basically I can actually show it on a different one. So in Marketplace, there are overlays that are created by our users. Well, not our community, let's put it like this. So you're gonna be able to find the creator over here, like this one, it's a ticker. And if ticker has his socials in place, you're gonna show it over here. So you can also follow him, follow the creator that did that, and say thank you for your generosity placing this overlay for free for everybody to use, right? And let's go, for example, in Bits Kicks Infinite Goal, and let's download this one. I don't think I actually blocked this one's code. And this one actually has bits and kicks, and it has 1000, and we're gonna have a bar separated by 2 colors, one for kicks, which is green, one for bits, which is purple, and both of them are working to actually fill the entire bar. And after it's filled, it can run different commands, Lumia commands, comma separated, that you can place over here. And you can create a custom layer inside Lumia, and then you can place your own HTML inside, your own CSS, your own JavaScript. The configs, it's the config sidebar on the right side, and the data, it's what the values inside that sidebar on the right are actually having. So the values for it to be actually picked up in the JavaScript and use them as variables. So you can create custom layers, and how to do that, it's clicking add layer on the top and then scroll all the way at the bottom, sorry, and click custom over here. After doing that, you're gonna have the custom layer, and inside here you're gonna have configuration. By default, it's just placing input. And for configs, you have either to build it like this. So you do not need to know exactly how to build it, because we created a simplified version for the builder, where you can click the builder over here and you can say, hey, right now it's username input. I don't want to have that over there. I want to have a different field, and I want my configuration one to have font color. Let's call it font color. Right, and the type I want to be color picker, right? Font color picker in this case, and the label font color, And by default, I want the color to be, I don't know, black. So I want this one to be the default value. And we're going to go and click save. And we're going to see over here, when I click it, it created a configuration over here with the font color for black. Well, it was not completely black. Black is 000 for RGB, but it was a very dark gray. And you can add all the configs that you want over there. The data will going to be stored over here. Before we had username, Lumiastream, and now we have the font color. So username was deleted. This one can be removed. And at the same time, you can also just see it inside the builder section in case you do not want to learn the configuration JSON. And it's a lot easier to not mess something up, and you can do a lot of cool things over here as well. And the entire documentation for it, you can be just click over here and you're gonna be sent to the documentation. You can click on open in browser and go in your browser to the documentation for the custom overlays. But that's not just that. You are having also an AI assistant that can help you build the custom layers. So for example, give me an idea. Tell me an idea, and let's try it with our overlay AI assistant to actually figure it out by itself and try to create what somebody from the chat is wanting to actually place in their overlay. Ah, is this new competition for Meld Spark AI? We were having that way before they were even thinking about it. Actually, we thought that they actually saw it from our side and they thought it was a good idea and implemented themselves. They're still not doing a good, it's still limited on their side. Well, I think we released it like half a year before them, so yes. So any ideas of an overlay to prompt it out? Good day from Australia, long time Lumia user. How do you get some HFX to go through an OBS layer and not to Lumiastream HUD? I'm gonna show you it in a second. Sports tracker plugin that I made, it's live data. It does have a World Cup access. If so, send me the API. I'll modify it. Because mine is just for the World Cup 2026. That's it. Try something simple, some counter bar. We already have that. We already have that as a goal. Let's try. Create me a goal, a radial goal that has a circle that needs to be filled in the center, the percentage until the goal. Okay, percentage until, no, not until, below the circle. we need to place the goal name, and below that the values. Current and target. I want to configure all the font styles and sizes and colors for them. And I want to have a drop down by platform, and the goals should have the total variables selection, but also the session variables to be selected. The session variables will appear on top and the total ones on the bottom. By default, the circle will be gray color, and the progress when it's filled will be changing to purple. Is that good enough for a description? I think I went really specific on it. So let's actually see what it's doing. What about a ticker that shows news? Well, first you need to have an API that you can pull the news from. For sure, it can find some for you and just pull, but maybe you want to be a bit more specific. I did not expect that much detail, to be honest. Well, yeah, since I'm using GPT, but well, not GPT. I'm using GPT and Gemini quite a lot. Also at work, it implemented Gemini as well. I think you need to have to be really specific with it, so you're not gonna be actually giving him too many chances to actually choose on its own. And I want to do exactly that specific thing, so I have to be a bit specific. Oh, by the way, is the GPT trainer going to be updated for 9.1 when it releases? What do you mean, GPT trainer? It did fine, but not exactly what I had in mind. So I wanted the percentage in the center of the circle for sure. But the monthly donations, I wanted to be placed over here. I didn't set session and total. I wanted to place in the selector session and total. So let's actually see what he gave me in the configuration. So it has session donations. Oh, it places both of them for session and total. So for example, if I go on Twitch followers, I get session followers and total followers. Progress uses session total. I don't think he made this one good. Sometimes can do that. Platform Twitch. Is this the same thing? I don't think he actually created the configs correctly. That's what I think. So let's see. Session donations. Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not. So The problem is he didn't knew the correct variables for these things, so it just placed the numbers. But let's actually go in the session in the JavaScript and see what he's doing. So known version variables, config, and then session var key fetched. Yeah, so it's trying to actually get the variable that does not exist. So that's the problem that he actually had. So normally it should be Twitch and then session bits or Twitch total bits or followers or stuff like that. So yeah, he messed up a bit on the variables over here. But if we are placing the correct one, let's actually check. So let's go on followers. On the types, you can actually find all the types. And here you have the Twitch followers. Where are the Twitch followers? Session subs. Twitch follower. This is for the alert. Twitch session followers. Well, actually, let's go into the variables and check it. It's a lot easier. So let's go variables. So we have Twitch, month, session, week, and total. Total follower count. Do we have a Twitch total? Twitch current followers. Maybe I'm blind. It's Twitch total follower count. Okay. So let's actually modify it in the configs for Twitch total follower count. So Twitch total follower count, it's still not picking it up. So it still didn't get it on the first try. I have to prompt it again to actually check it again. But I think maybe it's just Twitch. It's platform Twitch, and maybe here it's actually placing it before. I don't actually know what it has in the code, so maybe it's just doing underscore whatever. Yeah, I don't really know what he's doing over there in the code. Gonna have to recheck it. Can you give the AI image asset? So you gave it a cake image and use that for percentage. In the prompt over here, you cannot add files. So no, not really. You can definitely point it. So for example, when you are into an overlay, you can go into asset manager and upload an image over here, and then you can copy the URL and say use this image in for that particular thing, and it should work. So for example, if I copy this URL, well, I have to prompt it again, and this will gonna take a while. So we can actually say include current code in the prompt, so we'll understand what it's going on. We're gonna say first, none of the variables are being picked up. Please check the variable names and modify it. Also the title, also only the percentage needs to be inside the circle. The text and numbers needs to go below. And inside the circle as a background, use this image. And I'm gonna post it. So we'll see how it's all gonna be modified. Definitely he messed up with the variables selection over there. Totally his fault. I love to blame an AI. I definitely went very specific on it and went a big prompt, so I was expecting it to actually provide good results. I meant the Lumia custom overlay assistant on ChatGPT. Does that get updated when a new major release comes out, or that's not needed? That's not really needed. It always gets updated with if we are finding issues with the new documentation, and it also gets updated as a model while the GPT model goes up. How do you get that sections? How do you get to that sections? What do you mean? All right, so you see over here, you can save it. And now we have the star in the center. Apparently, he didn't understand that we want to have the text outside of the circle. Still leave the circle over there. And we're gonna get on Twitch total followers, and still doesn't work. For whatever reason, he's messing it up with the variables. And also places the variable over here. The value size can get bigger than the goal name size. So this one's, he understand it correctly, right? The percentage size can definitely be bigger, and also can change the color, and also the font style. So all of this worked. Apparently, he didn't took the variables too seriously, so he didn't actually use the right variables. Happy affiliate anniversary! Welcome in, Shroom. How do you get to where you can make overlays with AI? Well, if you have added a custom layer over here, then inside the configs, you have manage code and fields, and then you have AI assistant. So you can use the AI assistant over here, or how I like to do it is actually go to GPT. And if you go to GPT and go to GPTs and search here for Lumiastream, you're gonna find a few different GPTSs. The Lumiastream assistant answers all the questions about Lumiastream. That's one thing. Then you have the custom overlay assistant, and then you have the custom code assistant. And there's another one where it actually doesn't contain Lumiastream in it. It's Lumia plugin. That's weird that it's not finding it. Lumiastream assistant. See more. See everything. We didn't share publicly the Lumia plugin assistant code. I know I do have it, but it should be here. Can you duplicate a plugin inside of Lumia? Why do you want to duplicate a plugin inside Lumia? A plugin, it's basically one particular thing that it's doing one thing. You cannot just duplicate it and modify just one thing on it. So in the plugin GPT, basically you can create plugins, right? On the custom code, it's for custom commands. So when you go inside Lumia and create a chat command, it's gonna help you to actually create everything inside the code over here. You can also have the Lumiastream Assistant GPT inside here as well. You can just prompt it. So click on it and then just use it as a prompt. And then you can have ideas over here, or just use your prompt. That's one thing. And then you have the custom overlays. Basically, it's doing exactly the same thing, but you're gonna have the code over here, so you can copy and paste and have like a history of the versions that you have, which is I prefer it this way. For using GPTs, you need to have a premium account. Otherwise, you're gonna be able to use, I don't know, 5 to 10 calls a day, which sucks. But that's how GPT is also earning their money. And inside Lumia, I think we have it limited as well to 10 calls for free users and 50 for premium users. I don't really know exactly the number of it, but I'll let you know. I sent a question a while ago to your thermal printer. I'm not sure you've seen it. There's no questions inside here. I guess I did answer that. So if you do not mind, send it again, but I don't think I... Oh, maybe it's this one. I just have, do you recommend using 9.1 beta branch over the 9.0.2, which I did respond. You sent a new one. Did I lost the ticket? It was, oh, I think it's this one. What variable should I use for shoutout on Kick? I only see variables that use sender username rather than the username for the person shouted out. It could be something being silly. That's the one? Okay, good. I don't think I respond to this one. I just went over it. So, but even on Kick, you're still gonna use the same thing. So if you want to create a command to give a shout out to a person, you're gonna use shout out, and then inside the username, you're just gonna place message. You're not gonna use the @ sign. You're just gonna place the message for the username over here, or but you can place a different one. So this is a new one, okay? This is a new variable which actually takes the first word from the message. So if you want to take the first word as a variable and you want to have another one for the second word, you can have it like here. So yeah, if you just want to do SO, for example, and then space username, I would just use message. But if you want to place SO message and then to type anything afterwards, but still work, then arg1 will gonna be the use case for that, because we're gonna just pick the first user. Arg equal 1. Yes, just bracket, bracket, message, bracket, bracket. And then I'm gonna do get random clip and make sure that you have the max time for clips and how many clips you want to fetch. Good, let me see if I can if I miss anything. Can you connect your own AI? So if I have Claude account link and use Claude Code or Gemini, for example, or even on local AI model. For what? Yes, you can connect with a different AI. You don't need GPT over here. In our connections, we have Gemini. We have Cloud. I don't think we have. We have Llama. How's called that? I know that it is. Olama. Okay, Olama. So even Olama, which runs locally, you can actually have. Let's search AI. How many AI we have? Nothing that it's searching for AI. There are so many. Yeah, also Claude is here. So you have Claude as well. Oh, it's also a regular connection? Really? Oh, I'm doing a type over there, right? CLUDE. Am I typing it wrong? Of course I'm typing it wrong. Claude. Looks like it's just in a marketplace. Oh, Cloud, Gemini, DeepSeek, Olama are plugins. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. You can definitely run that locally. I was actually wanting to create it locally myself and see how good it is compared to GPT, for example. Because for example, to use GPT for AI prompts, when I want it just to provide me a response for TTS, maybe it's actually good to use it locally and not use the API calls for GPT or Gemini or whatever AI you're using. Even I didn't use it so much, but I'm also not streaming every single day, so I do not know how much money those tokens will gonna be costing for every single day live streamer. Okay, any other questions that I can help you with or show you on Lumiastream? And I'm very interested that nobody actually turned my smoke machine on or the laser today. It's our anniversary. I have extra overlays in Lumia, but they all go through Lumia HUD still for the HFX stuff. Alright, never mind. Ticker got me with that. Yeah, we have it for 1,000 points, but we have a good cooldown on that. For good reasons. Yeah, I did add the smoke machine laser. I do have also a bulb over here that I was checking for Tapo, and I can actually connect it to actually for you guys to be able to trigger it. I do have a ping pong ball machine, trying to add also a bubble machine. Yeah, bubble machine. And there's a lot more. Yeah, I do have a laser. It was after I bought the smoke machine, I said, well, what would work good with a smoke machine? Well, a laser. A laser will work perfectly with the smoke machine, right? Because if I... Oh, give me a second. The air purifier, it's going crazy over here. It's detected a bit of smoke and it's like crazy. Okay. What about the hologram fans for alerts? Hologram fans. To create a hologram with a laser, that's gonna be hard with, especially with this laser. This is not the... I can control it to do whatever I want, but to create a hologram, I need a really fast laser with most likely multiple lasers at the same time. This one has just one output. There are lasers that have like 5 outputs. Four in the morning here, gotta get some sleep. We'll try again next week, have a save one, mate. Yeah, music man looks done. Hopefully I didn't mispronounce your name. You also can find the VOD afterwards on our YouTube channel. We are having those lives already saved over there. So if you want to go and check out what we were doing in the previous ones, you can go and check that out. I tried a bubble machine, but it was too messy. Oh, okay. Maybe I'm gonna take up some recommendation for that and not use it. Blitz, welcome in, buddy. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for the happy anniversary. Question, how do I create an AI TTS clone? Yes, we didn't went through that, right? So let's actually do that. We're gonna go in, of course, in TTS voices. And here, you're gonna have your voice clones. Ooh, somebody's moding. I'm really curious what he's doing. He's modifying the YouTube like, and now it's back in the dashboard. It's so nice that we can actually check what a moderator can actually do on your on your side. So to create a clone, you need to actually have available. So right now I do have a limit of 50 clones, but this is a Lumiastream channel, so it does have a higher limit. Caught him red-handed, trying to see why a likes alert isn't registering on YouTube. Oh, okay. So after you do that, you're gonna have to go and create a voice. If none of those that are already uploaded over here, it's suited for you or your use case, and maybe you just want your voice to be over here, either on the marketplace or just privately for you to use or your audience to use. You're gonna need to create your own voice. So let's actually click that. On the right side, there is a tutorial on how to do that. So prepare your audio, use Odyssey or any preferred editor, and high quality short clips of 20-60 seconds would work best. It actually tells you exactly what you want. Keep a consistent tone, and yeah, remove background noise if you have music or other background noises. And then it actually tells you how to use it for the expressive controls, the pause control, the common tags, basically how to use it. And what it tells you, you need to actually record your own audio source. So if you're on Windows and you want to record your own voice, you have already built-in sound recorder. I think on all the other platforms it is like that. You can create your own audio by getting the microphone. So I'm just gonna select the mic in wave free, and I can click record. I'm gonna let to use the microphone. This is TG Radu testing. We're gonna create an audio for our AI TTS. We're gonna use my voice and my intonation. Hopefully we're not gonna use this many pauses. So let's see. We're gonna have a longer talk over here, and we're gonna just respond to the chat. And I don't know what to say right now, but we'll just continue talking, because more data equals more and better results for the AI generation. And I have my audio, right? So we're gonna be able to actually save this one, right? Can we actually save it? Import file. Is there a way to save it in this tool? This is the first time I'm using it. Rename, show in folder. Show in folder. M4A. Oh, it's an M4A. All right. I don't think we are supporting M4As. Are we supporting M4As? M4As. Okay, we're supporting M4As. Never mind. Just gonna drag in my voice over there. I'm gonna say TG Radu. And I don't want to make it public on Marketplace. Okay, I can place my own avatar. I'm gonna go on my stream resources. Let's go on logo. And I'm gonna place just the tiger face for that one. And for Marketplace, I can go a bit bigger and use my own logo. Can I use a motion loop? I don't think so. Oh, it's too big. Okay. So I need to be under 1 megabyte. That's also too big. Okay. I'd only have big avatars. Okay. I don't have a 1 megabyte avatar. Let me check. I'm gonna place this one as well. That's fine. I'm gonna use the tiger head. I'm gonna create the voice. I'm gonna see how it actually gonna sound like after it. This is private. This is not placed on public. So we're gonna be processing. I'm gonna take a while until it's ready. About 3 to 5 minutes. For the bubble machines, you have to get a professional bubble fluid. If you go on Amazon, it's called Moon FX something. And that will solve all your problems. Okay, so all right, so it is already finished. So let's actually hear it. Let's pause the music. And let's hear it. Wow, Lumiastream really makes it easy to switch things up on the fly, doesn't it? Honestly, I can't believe I waited so long to try it. So much more fun when everything's synced perfectly. Well, it was close. Well, it's talking actually faster than I am talking in English. So it's, I think I'm going to use that for our YouTube tutorials from now. Yeah, definitely the ums. The ums are missing from it. He's actually speaking English a lot better than I am, so that's great. Well, it should be the case, Ticker, because for me it's not my native tongue. So in my head, I'm doing a translation over there every single time I'm talking. I'm using 2 threads to actually speak in English, okay? And I don't think my CPU has more than 2 threads. I cannot think about anything else. I turned away for a second and heard it and had to double listen to see if it was you or the AI. Oh, okay. You thought that I am doing like a spot for a commercial for Lumiastream? Sounded like. Let's do it again. Wow. Lumiastream really makes it easy to switch things up on the fly, doesn't it? Honestly, I can't believe I waited so long to try it. So much more fun when everything's synced perfectly. Well, it does sound like me. It should sound like me because it was my recording. Good. Any other questions that we can answer right now? I do have a question over here. How do I create AI TTS clone? We just answered that. Good. Oh, that's great. Perfect. So maybe I'm gonna try to do a tutorial using this voice. I'll see how it goes. If not, we're gonna search for a raid target. Every time on Wednesday, we're gonna go and search for the users that... Oh, somebody stopped me. Please explain a little about super chats on YouTube. Okay, what do you want to know? Super chats, it's basically like Twitch highlights, except they are paying real money for it. And the more money they are paying, the more time you're gonna get pinned in the chat. And everybody on the super chats can actually like the super chat. I don't know if you want to explain how it works in Lumiastream or how it works in general. So in Lumia, we were just gonna create an alert for super chats over here, and then do whatever you want, and you can have variations based on the amount of they are spending. I know that you are doing a live stream about at the end of this month, right? So if you're getting super chats, you can do variations, and based on the amount, can be doing something else, like basically everything in like bits variations, right? And yeah, treat it the same way. How did you know that? Well, somebody's watching your videos, right? You're not getting those views without some of us watching it. All right. So there are but 2 different categories on YouTube. There's super chat, there's super sticker, and there's super thanks. The super thanks, it's only applied usually for offline videos. So when you're not streaming on your videos, somebody can say a super chat, basically placing a message with a donation on top of it. Then the super sticker, it's one of the stickers over here that we're gonna be showing up, like the jewels on YouTube as well, or as gifts on TikTok. So this will gonna be shown on regardless if you're doing a vertical or a horizontal stream. You can have a variation the same way based on amount or based on individual things, but there are a lot of them. Okay, so If you want to do a variation for all of them, well, feel free to do that, but you're gonna need more time than just 1 week to actually complete everything. Except if you can just modify some of them, and every single one of them are having a different amount. So, for example, this one costs $2, but if I go over here on this one costs $5. This one costs even more than that. Oh! Gigantify! Do you like my Gigantify over there? That it's one custom alert that I created. Yeah. No. Gigantify for super stickers. It'll gonna show a bit bigger than a message, but it'll gonna also be pinned based on the amount it's received, same as super chats. So super stickers and super chats, basically, if they're going above an amount, they're gonna be pinned on your chat for a certain amount of time. And yes, we're gonna be bigger and a lot more highlighted than a normal message in the chat for sure. You're definitely not gonna miss it. If you're watching just the YouTube chat, not the combined chat, you're never gonna miss it. It's way nice highlighted, so you're definitely gonna tell the difference between a normal one. Flying Wombat. Oh, will trigger my bunny. What the heck going on? Ugh. Redeem money gun for 10 bits. Thank you. Thank you, Blitz. I was like, who was making a mess with the money gun over there? No, it was not Cove. Stop blaming. The only problem I have with the money gun is every single time I'm using it, it's depleting everything. Oh, he's eating a lot of my time. I love the mornings calls with Shroom. He's having some interesting ideas over there. And I have some interesting solutions for him. All right. Did I answer your question, Blitz? Or should I call you Dragon Master Ninja 5000 as well? Ambassador. Yes to both. Okay. Okay, Dragon Master Ninja 5000. I'm gonna try to keep that in mind. Good. So, we were gonna search for a raid target. And as usual, we're gonna go and click on browse over here. Let's actually duplicate this because I want to get... Oh, don't close it. Duplicate it. You can pause it. Don't need over here. Now let's go and see live channels on tags. Lumiastream tag. If you're streaming on Wednesdays, please use this tag. You might get rated. Short stream, 3 viewers. We have Wolfie GG. I don't think we ever rated him. Or Tesla Do. Tesla Do is playing Escape from Tarkov, and he's talking English. Let's see this one. I see that he has some lights in the background. And of course, we have an ad break. Sorry for that, guys. I promise I will... Well, no, this is my... Okay, one more second, guys. One more second. So, he's a man dressed as a woman. Perfect target to raid. It's a horror night.
At least we got a bit of health. But yeah, Matthew is DM.
He's speaking English. He has a camera. We're gonna raid him out. Don't talk me out of it. We're gonna go on it. It's Wednesday night. We're gonna be adult night. If you're not an adult, please click leave on the raid. If not, stick with the raid. Get some points. We were having an ad for 30 seconds. Oh, perfect time to raid, I guess. Well, it stopped as well. It was just for 30 seconds. So, guys, thank you so much for coming again on our live streams. If you do have questions, I'm gonna be in Discord. If you're watching this on a replay on YouTube, please do send us a message. We're gonna reply over there as well. If not, just jump in our Discord. We're always there and always trying to support you guys. Until the next week, have a luminous day and always stay creative. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.
Something I know you gonna like. Set the vibe for tonight with RGB smart lights. Lumiastream. Time to vibe and get in the mood. Alone or just with your crew. However you wanna do. All my streamers, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. Control streaming lights in real time. You can't resist. So many styles and colors. Really, you won't believe it. In person, you gotta see it. I promise that you will